Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Talks with Tina, where we are pursuing our most true and authentic self by what? Uncovering our roots. Y'all, it's been about a good 4 or 5 months since I said that. Well, probably about 4. It's been about a good 4 months since I did that, y'all. I am back. It's been a long time. I miss y'all. I'm about to cry for real right now because I really haven't said to do a Talks with Tina in a long time. Anywho, in the spirit of getting straight to the point, today's topic is deep incisions. Y'all, let me tell you how I fell out when I got this topic. I said, whew. And y'all know I got a way to incorporate some part of me into this because testimony time, duh. This is what this is about, okay? So as you all know, we uncover our roots to become our most true and authentic self. And this topic, it stemmed from like me taking a break and honestly just like really trying to do more healing as I've been away, and as I'm stretched to do more things, it's challenging me in places that, again, that I didn't even know like that I would be triggered in or anything. So some of you may know, but I'm hosting a mission trip / retreat in Australia in July. And y'all, like, I didn't think it was possible. I don't think it was capable. Like, I was capable of doing it, but here I am. It's happening. We have people on board, and we're gonna be in Australia in July. Anywho, fresh off of a conference, fresh off of many things that God has really been blessing me with, and here I am hosting a retreat in Australia. Beyond me. So anywho, like I said, in the spirit of getting straight to the point, today's topic is deep incisions. What does that mean? How do we full circle and make sense to your life? So when I was thinking about this topic, I automatically went to my next card. Now, if y'all been following me for a while, y'all see she's healed pretty nicely. She's healed really good. But it goes into like the surface level healing, deep healing, and then like deep healing, right? And so now I feel like I'm in that deep healing. At first I was doing a lot of surface level healing, but we uncover our roots, which is the deepest part of whatever, to become our most true and authentic self. So like I said, deep incisions. So let me just break this down. I'm gonna give it to y'all how I was given. Some of y'all really just out here ain't trying to heal. Okay, I'm sorry to break it to you, but we done come too far. We are 2 years in this thing for us to still be playing patty cake in the park. So what does deep incision mean? Y'all, when I was looking this thing up, it says it involves the inner, deeper layers of the skin. And so when I began to think about this topic as in healing, in order to truly get to the root of the problem, you have to go deep. You have to go deep. You have to go to the core of what is truly hurting you, right? And so, prime example, like I said, I'm using my scar as the metaphor for today. When I went to the doctor, it was for something that was visible to the surface, right? I had a big old knot right there in my neck that was visible to the surface. And upon like examination, it was okay, something's wrong. So here we go, y'all. I feel good. So we see on the surface something's wrong. So imagine some of y'all just, hey, I'm fine. On the surface, we know something's wrong, but then we got to dig a little deeper. And sometimes maybe you even have to dig a little deeper to understand what's truly wrong with you, because sometimes y'all just out here surface acting. I didn't say it, but I said it. Some of y'all out here surface acting. So what does surface acting mean? I don't know. I just made it up. But surface acting mean y'all truly don't even know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all just know you've been triggered to a point, but all you know how to do is to sit up there and mope your face around, but you ain't trying to get to the real point of it. You know it's something deeper on the inside of you, but the only thing you can say is, I don't know, because you ain't trying to figure out what it is that you don't know about what's hurting you. So you surface acting. Surface acting, y'all, this is going to be, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm kind of getting I was fed up with me, so I got to be a little fed up with y'all, right? So surface acting is you're not trying to get to the root of the problem. You really just trying to have people look at the surface of what's wrong with you with the hopes that they can heal and help you in whatever you're dealing with. They can't help you, Buttercup. You gotta want to help yourself. So how about we go from surface acting to deep incisions? I ain't got nothing to throw at y'all today. Let's cut a little deeper. If somebody cuts you on the surface, let's cut a little deeper. Okay, y'all, okay, let me calm down. So if we cut a little deeper, we would see that there is things that you need to address. Okay, so back to my neck. So when I went to the doctor, they had to go do some scans. Now we need to examine what's truly happening in here. And upon the scans, it was more serious than what they imagined, because of what was presenting on the surface could be multiple things, but what was on the inside was way more serious than what the doctors and anybody else could have imagined. I'm not going into the whole story. If you want to watch the testimony, go scroll somewhere through Talk to Tina. But it's deeper than what they had thought. I feel good. So if you eliminate the surface area, go get examined. Let me help you here. Go get examined. Don't sit up here and self-diagnose. Some of the problem with some of y'all self-diagnosing, okay? And the problem with self-diagnosis is that it only reaches the surface, okay? So we can only go on the visible things that are there. But when you go get diagnosed, you are able to go and find out the intricate parts of what's wrong with you. I felt glory on that. And I'm gonna throw something at y'all. We out here self-diagnosing things, and when there's a more serious problem. When I was sitting out here with this lump in my neck, I said, oh, maybe, because I was out here scraping, I said, maybe like my blood circulation or something was off. I don't know, I just made it up. But on the inside, I was dealing with like a cancerous tumor in my neck. But I wouldn't have known that if I continued to self-diagnose, if I continued to say, I'm okay, it doesn't hurt, I don't feel anything, I would have sat up here and been a fool. But as long as you say it doesn't hurt and you don't feel anything and it don't bother you like that, you're missing something that's really important that you need to address. And if you don't address it, you will continue to send yourself into this spiral of going through self-diagnosing. Okay, well, it doesn't hurt, but it is getting bigger. Y'all, this thing was prophetic. It doesn't hurt and I don't feel anything, but I see it. I see the problem with it. But the more I keep self-diagnosing, it don't hurt. I don't feel nothing. I'm ignoring a serious problem. When you sit up there, I'm not hurt by that. I'm not fazed, but I'm gonna just keep pushing. I'm keep going on. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I feel it, but it don't hurt. So as long as it don't hurt, then I'm not gonna address it. Baby girl, baby boy, it hurts. You just don't know it yet. Because then when you go deeper and you gotta heal, that thing, baby, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel some pain, but you gotta go deeper. So when I went to the doctor, they did the first small incision, right? The first biopsy I had to do was a small incision. Small incision didn't tell them nothing. So sometimes you can scratch the surface. Scratch the surface. You're gonna scratch it. It's gonna give me a little information, but sometimes I still gotta go deeper. They called me a week later and said, we need to get you back in for a full needle biopsy. I said, well, what does that mean? And that means we're gonna have to cut your neck. I said, you're gonna have to what? We're gonna have to cut your neck. So boom, they cut my neck, got out the infection. They got out what was making me ill that I didn't. I could fall out this chair. It was making me ill, but I didn't know. It was making me ill, but I didn't know. So when they went and did the full needle biopsy, they had to make a deep incision. Somebody say deep incision. That's what I know. So when they made the deep incision, they were able to go get out the gunk. And then when they were able to examine the gunk, when they went to examine the gunk, they said, you are fine, but I mean, this is just my testimony. I was fine. Praise be to God. I have no cancer, nobody. But it only took me going deeper. They had to go deeper into my body, into the womb, to understand what was happening on the inside. Now, to the healing aspect, how do we full circle this and make it make sense to your life? Sometimes you have to go deeper. Your story ain't my story. Maybe that thing that you had to go deeper on didn't hurt you as bad as it is, but you have to go deeper than that. Sometimes you got to go deeper than that. Maybe they got to go do another biopsy after that to get another sample in another area. Sometimes you got to go to another area because maybe the site that you're going deeper in right now, that's not the thing that hurt you. Go to another area. And when you go into the other area, you'll realize that when you go deeper, that's the thing that hurt you the most. That's the thing that was causing you the most pain. That was the thing that is infecting you. But you want to bypass it because it doesn't hurt me anymore. It doesn't hurt me now. It doesn't hurt me back then. Like, baby girl, baby boy, go deeper, deeper incision. And so boom, 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 boom. I had something, y'all. And so as you go deeper, you'll understand that there are things that will hurt you. In the healing process, maybe even taking it out, maybe even going deeper isn't what's going to hurt you. But what's going to hurt you is the healing of it. When you heal, you begin to understand that though it didn't hurt you while it was bearing on you, it hurt you when you took it out. When you had to address what was truly happening, it hurt you. So How do we full circle this and make sense to your life again? You gotta work through that healing. It's gonna hurt, y'all. I went through the most pain I've ever experienced in my life. Healing. I got up, went to go pee and everything after surgery because I didn't feel anything. But when I was able to feel what was happening in the incision, my neck wasn't hurting. It was the incision, the cut that I had to endure to sit up there and go heal what was infecting me on the inside. My God, on today. Go deeper. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that. But I read this thing and it was like, what helps a deep wound heal faster? And it says wounds heal faster if they're kept warm. Some of y'all don't shut yourself off to the world. You just cold heart. You just mean you mean like I'm just like this because people don't know what I've been through. And da 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 da. Go deeper. Go deeper. It's gonna hurt, but make a deep incision to that pain because you're not just like that. Somebody made you like that, right? And so instead of being cold, ooh, chilly, chilly, chilly. In order to heal these things, you have to be kept warm. For those deep cuts and those deep wounds, you still have to have a place for love. You still have to have a place for acceptance. You still have to have a place for healing. You still have to have a place for landing. Like, you have to keep warm. As long as you continue to shut yourself off to people and close yourself off, you cold. You ain't healing nothing by that. You literally are just staying the same. Your wound is going to have a slower progress of healing if you remain closed off. Y'all, this is too good to me. So if you are kept warm, if you still know that you're worthy of love, you're valuable of people who care for you, your wound is able to heal faster because it is surrounded by warmness. Yes. So last, how do we full circle this? Because I said it like 15 times. How do we full circle this and how do we make it make sense to your life? When you feel like you are on the surface level, surface acting, when you know something is bothering you, if you know something is hurting you, but you're afraid to speak up, you're afraid to keep going, you're afraid to keep pushing, you just come to this place, I'm just like this. This is just who I am. It's not. I'm ready. I'm here to tell you it's not. Surface acting is patty cake in the park. I've gotten so tired of surface acting because it takes more to keep up with the surface acting than it is to go deeper. It's deeper. It's easier to go surface acting than it is to go address the wound. When I address the wound, then it's gonna hurt for a little bit. But I know that I'm reaching healing. I know that I'm going to see progress in the long run. But as long as that wound is open, or as long as I'm scratching the surface, I'm not doing nothing except inflicting more trauma to the wound. Because guess what? When you do surface acting, you're opening yourself up for people to disappoint you. That's all you're doing. You saying, here I am, scratch me. Scratch me. It's because when I'm surface acting, I need you to scratch the surface. But when you scratch the surface, all you're doing is inflicting more pain. You can't do nothing when you got more pain already to the wound that's right there. Go deeper, get a deeper incision and see what's wrong with you. And then you can go out and present what's actually here. So when you're able to open your mouth and say, actually, what was really hurting me was when such and such said something. I don't know. I'm making up stuff. But when you go deeper, you're able to address what's really hurting you. So then, how do we facilitate a healthy environment for healing? You have to keep warm. Surround yourself with people that love you. Surround yourself with people that will affirm the healing in you, not the hurting in you, the healing in you, who will look forward to your healing, not extend your hurting. Like, who will say, oh no, don't even touch it. Like, don't touch that. That's somebody who wants you to keep being hurt. You want to be in an environment that helps you heal. How can I nurture what you're going through? How can I help you through this pain that you're experiencing? Do you need this? We don't want nobody to coddle you, but you want somebody who will facilitate an environment that will help you heal. Some of y'all are in environments that will continue to keep you hurt. Get around people who will help you heal, because the more you're able to heal, the better it is for the longevity of your life. That's it. That's how we're going to full circle that make sense to your life. Go deeper. Deep incisions. It's going to hurt through the healing, but when you begin to heal, you ain't got to do no surface acting anymore. You ain't got to do no scratching the surface or walking around moping and pretending that this is just who I am. It's not who you are. There's a better version of you. There's a better everything. And once you can address what's truly going on the inside of you, Uncover your roots to become your most true and authentic self. Then you will be able to live in the freedom of, yes, I have a wound. Yes, there was pain here, but now since I've addressed what it is, I know what it is, and I can discuss how I got over it. Y'all, I'm able to discuss what this was and what it is because I've gone through the process. I've gone through the deep incision. I went through the healing process. I went through the pain to be able to tell you that I made it through. I'm able to tell you that I made it. I'm able to tell you that, yes, this was something that could have possibly taken me out, but guess what? I'm here to tell my story. And that's the chat. It is so good to be back, guys. Clearly, y'all see I got excited, but I can't wait to continue to drop what I've been just journaling, what I've been healing through, what the Lord has been speaking to me in this season of my life. But I encourage you all to go deeper. No more surface acting, no more playing patty cake in the park. That you're worthy of love, that you're worthy of deep healing to become a better you. And that's the chat.